Well, hello, everybody. Hopefully you can hear us okay.
Howdy.
I'm here.
Okay, cool. So we have a limited showing today. Jason got an emergency call to go into work, and Mikey is having some power issues at his home, and our special guest is still getting home. So Mr. PG holding down the fort. So hopefully everybody can hear me okay. But we still have our good friend Jody Doyle.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. Good to see everybody.
And Mr. TJ.
Howdy.
Yes, my car's playing turtle, JD. No, I got to the point of this military build where I'm like, I got to take a break, so it's back to the cars, which is very fitting for today. Hello to the comments. So let's see here, Jody. What you working on today, man?
So today I am. So I've got. I don't know if they still sell it, but the Lobby of Hobbies sells this flocking. These big tubs of it.
Yeah,
and, I bought all the colors, and so the Mustang Cobra Jet that I'm working on, it's a light aqua metallic, and I'm looking at reference photos, and it's got a bit of a darker carpet in it. So this light blue that I have is too light. They don't really have like a dark blue. They don't have a black. They've got a dark brown. What I've found is I can take these, just like mixing paint. I can take a light color, which I took a light blue, and I took a very dark purple that they have, and I mixed the two together to come up with a really nice shade of blue that will actually, I think, work pretty well for this application. So
that's awesome. You're like a mixologist over there.
Mixologist over here. So what I'm going to do, my hope here for the next little bit is to try to get the carpet, the rear package carpet, the bottom of the door panels have a little bit of carpet on them. So I just use regular white glue. I bought a bunch of just inexpensive paint brushes, these disposable guys.
Mm-hmm.
Use that, just brush on the white glue. I mean, I know people use paint. There's all sorts of different methods, but mine, I just use the white glue. I'll put this on through the T strainer and let it set, and then I'll go back over it and do 2 coats of it. And usually that's good enough, or good enough for now, because you're not really going to see it that much anyway when it's all said and done. So,
right on.
Yep.
But you'll know it's there.
I know it's there.
I think flocking package shelves is the interior equivalent of putting on the lower radiator hose.
Yeah, could be. Fair enough. Actually, I don't even know if it would be visible now that you say that. It'd probably be minimally visible. But I'm committed and I'm going forward with it, so hell with it.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're committed.
Yeah.
Right on. TJ, what are you up to?
Well, I'm working steadily on my channel vehicle for Acme.
Sweet.
Nova wagon. I've spent several hours this morning putting bare metal foil on everything that needs bare metal foil prior to painting. So I'm going to do that first, paint, and then remove that painted from the bare metal foil. But I did get my wheels and tires done last night. So I don't know how.
Oh, nice. Yeah, those look great.
Yeah. And you probably can't see it on here, but I've got a green center and then a green trim ring around it because the overall color theme will be green.
Right on.
But I think I'm going to set this aside for a little while and work on another Acme project. One of their themes this year is music in motion. And my idea for that, I went with the song Chevy Van. So I'm going to be working on a Chevy Van. And
that's all right by me.
And opening it up and detailing the full interior and doing all that good stuff. So I've got
it's good that you say that because Acme is coming up really fast.
Yes, it is.
Acme is coming up so fast. It was like when I hit 50, I'm like, oh my god, that's here already.
Yeah, I remember 50.
Oh yeah. It was 3 years ago.
It was 5
got-
for me.
I got some good good advice from an old friend. Careful when you hit 50 because everything just falls apart. He
I'm
was
neither going to confirm nor deny that statement.
all right. Well, I am working on my '66 Buick Wildcat, and she's basically done. I'm not happy with the foil job, but this is also the first large amount of foil I've ever done. So learning curves are definitely steep on this. I just actually tacked all of my exhaust system together here. So let's see if I can get a better shot. There you go. It's a little goobery looking, but I got my exhaust system together and everybody's hooked together now. And I used some of this stuff here from Elegoo, which is UV putty. You just spread it on there with a spatula and then hit it with the purple light, and then makes it all one piece. And they can sand it if you want to. And I didn't want to. And now I'm looking at it thinking maybe I should have, but it is what it is. And then I think we'll dust it off, put the hood on it, and call this one done. This is definitely not a showpiece, but my modeling skills have laxed so much in the last year. I'm not going to build a showpiece for quite a while, I think.
I like it
now.
What's that?
I said, come now, come now.
Come now, come now.
She said, don't.
Oh, got to be careful. If Mike and Jason find out I'll let the kids run rampant, I won't be asked to come back and babysit again.
Uncle BG's the best.
So Robert says that your auto looked excellent at the IPMS Nats.
Oh, my Dio. Thank you. I had my Mustang Barn Find Dio there. That one got a second place, which kind of shocked me. And then I had my Scout, and it really didn't get any attention at all, which surprised me, honestly. I mean, not that I was really worried about it, but it was just the fact that it didn't get any attention kind of shocked me.
That's unfortunate.
It's like that sometimes.
Yeah, it was.
But Mikey always says you'll get that at them big shows.
Yeah, I think it was partly the category it was in. I don't recall. I think I had it in a modified scratch build, something like that.
Oh, that category can be pretty heavy with some special stuff in it.
Yeah, and I think that's what got it.
I don't mind being a judge at the local club level, but I would not want to be a judge at the IPMS national level. Nope.
See, actually, I wanted to. And at the last minute, they were asking for volunteers. Initially, they said they had enough. But then by the time they were asking for them, I'd already made other plans for that evening. So I didn't do it. But I kind of wanted to just for the experience of it. I've judged at a couple of contests already. But more experience is always better.
More experience is always better. I just don't like being sleep deprived.
You know what? They actually did it pretty quickly this year because I heard like last year's Nats, they weren't done till well after midnight.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what they did different this year, but they were done by 10:30. And this year's entries, it was a record-setting number of entries. So whatever they did worked really well.
Yeah, I would like to get a hold of somebody who was part of the actual show crew and talk to them, see what their magic was. Because some of the guys from my IPMS club had come back and they were like, "Wow, you missed out." I'm like, "Yeah, I guess I did, but I also have more money in my pocket because I didn't buy anything."
Yeah. Let me tell you, the last couple of weeks have been really tough for me. I spent more money than I intended to, and it's biting me in the butt right now.
Yeah. especially when Taco Bell costs like $25 just to get something for yourself.
Wait, 25. You must be buying the toilet paper too.
No, well, I was getting dinner for me and Linda.
Oh, okay.
I was like, dude, I remember Taco Bell, I could pay for that with the ashtray money in my car.
Right. The days are long gone, unfortunately.
Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to quit smoking again. Spent way too much money.
You should probably just do that anyway.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's say-
yes.
No times are tough when you have to give up your vices.
You are right. I should just do that anyway. And I've done it before, actually. I quit for 11 years one time. I'll give you 3 guesses as to why I picked them up again. The first 2 don't count.
Well, I tell you what, nobody likes a quitter, so you should just start stopping. Ooh, I got a spam risk call coming in. I wonder who it could be. Well,
Probably Dinklow.
Yeah, it's not Bro Builder, is it?
No, it's a local number. Trying to get a hold of me for my car insurance, probably.
Shit, I gotta pay for tags on both my vehicles before the end of the month too.
Yeah, I got my car registration runs out too here.
Let's see. The Mustang isn't even a year old yet, and the Subaru. I think Subaru's in June. No, it was in May. We already got it done. All right. Can't keep track of that stuff.
Alabama does it by your last name, so like A's and B's are in January and whatever. So mine always comes up in August.
That's a really different way of doing things.
Yeah, but it works really well. And the DMV here, dude, if I go in there first thing in the morning, I've never been held up longer than 10 minutes. It's just in and out. I remember after Hurricane Katrina in 2005 when I went up to Connecticut to work, my Ford Ranger that I had at that time got flooded out by the storm. So I went up there with no vehicle of my own. I drove a U-Haul up there. And the company I went to work for, we had a courtesy vehicle that they allowed me to use for a couple months until I got my insurance money and was able to get a vehicle. So I finally get this Jeep Wrangler Golden Eagle edition that I had ordered, comes in, and I'm getting ready to pay for it. And the dealership guy's like, I pull out my license and all this stuff. And he's like, "Oh, you don't have a Connecticut license?" I'm like, "No." "Oh, yeah, we can't sell you this vehicle till you get one." I'm like, "Are you kidding?" This is like right before Thanksgiving, too. It cost me, I want to say it was over $150 in total just to get a driver's license, because I had to get a copy of my birth certificate and all this other BS. And they're like, "Well, it's good for 8 years." I'm like, that doesn't matter to me. I forget about it after 4 years. And
I'll be dead in 6.
And that was one of the slowest DMVs I have ever been to. And I thank the Lord I was able to get out of it.
I've heard horror stories about the Connecticut DMV. I've got family that live in Connecticut.
Good Lord.
And, it's a whole different ball of wax down there. Let's just leave it at that.
Yes, it is.
I remember in California when I was still living there, we had to make an appointment to stand in line. Honest to God, you had to make an appointment to go stand in line.
Yeah.
And then when I finally got up to the counter, I was registering my pickup truck, which oddly enough was a used vehicle. But according to the state of California, because somebody had registered as a commercial vehicle at some point in its history, it is always considered a commercial vehicle and can't ever be switched back. So my $1,500 pickup truck was going to cost me. I take that back. It was $4,500. $4,500 pickup truck was going to cost me more than $500 to register because it was a commercial vehicle. And I'm like, it's right out front. You can go take a look at it. It's a pickup. Nope, we're not leaving it. I'm like, oh, and then when the person behind the counter told me how much it was going to be, yeah, that'll be $500. Then I noticed a gigantic sign over her head that says it is unlawful to threaten an employee of the DMV. I was sitting there looking at the sign, going, "Who the hell would do that?" And then she told me, and I'm like, "I see why they have the sign now."
The sign makes sense.
Sign makes sense. The sign makes. Sir, don't make me tap the sign.
Don't make me tap the sign.
Deaf John, I'm sorry that you had to go to Connecticut for your school.
Oh, I haven't been to Connecticut yet.
It is pretty in the fall, but after that, there's no reason to stick around.
Okay. It's good to know.
Yeah. And where I was at was closer to the Rhode Island state line, so within minutes I could be in Rhode Island if I wanted to be. It's too expensive up there.
It's terrible. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why my cousin moved back. She actually was working at Harvard, and she was like, I'm out. Hey, I need a radiator hose. I don't have an upper radiator hose. I don't think my Buick's going to run without a radiator hose. Where's the radiator hose? The secret word, radiator hose.
It's battery powered.
I have a Bluetooth radiator hose I'm going to put in.
Your Bluetooth radiator.
I know I saw a radiator hose around here. Oh, you know what? I swept up my desk the other day, and I found a radiator hose. I'm like, I wonder who this goes to. Well, guess what?
Don't need this anymore.
Yeah, right. Pink.
Oh shit.
Where's my tweezers? There we go. Hey, there's Brian. Let's get Brian in here. Y'all, our special guest is going to be Mr. Brian Denclow.
That's me.
It's me.
There he is.
Good afternoon.
Long time listener, first time caller. How's everyone this evening?
What's up, buddy?
It's a pleasure to meet you finally.
Yeah, nice to meet you too, TJ.
I hear your name mentioned quite often on other sites.
I am the unofficial pod whore. So
yes.
Yeah.
Usually when he hears your name, it's like, well, it could be worse. We could have Brian in here.
Oh shit. What a twist.
Playing the part of Mikey today will be Ryan.
Right.
Oh right, no, Mikey Outlaw or Justin or Jason, sorry.
Yeah.
Either of those.
For the time being, anyway. It may or may not show up before it's over.
I think Mikey's just going to sit back and watch this and see just how much we need him.
Yeah, right.
He better not do that.
I would.
Yeah, they don't need me.
I'd be like, all right, time to renegotiate my contract. Here's the proof.
They've got it under control. They don't need me.
Brian, where are you located at?
I am on the shore of New Jersey.
Oh, a Jersey boy.
The
Well,
Jersey
sort
Shore.
of. I am an Iowa boy.
Oh, really?
I planted myself to the East Coast like 20-something years ago.
So what you're saying is you're not really that smart.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying that,
I'm kidding.
I know. Hey, if you can't have fun, take a piss, then what the fuck?
Exactly.
The Jersey Shore. They're like, with the situation and all those guys?
That's what I was thinking.
No, those guys are on Staten or Long Island. They're not actually New Jerseyites. New Jerseytonians.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What?
Geez.
You mean reality TV isn't real?
Exactly.
Yeah, believe it or not. I know. Though you can see Staten across the, if you look out this window, which you can't see because of the sun, but you can see Staten Island. So
Oh, nice. I've always wanted to
I
go to
am-
Staten Island.
it's all right. It's a lot of weirdly designed traffic patterns.
Okay.
You guys are talking
Well,
about
the-
Connecticut. Talk about
The
weird
single
traffic
reason for wanting to go to Staten Island was that's where the original G.I. Joe base was in the comic books.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah, Fort Wadsworth, Chaplin's assistant motor pool was the secret entrance.
Wadsworth.
I don't even think that's a real place. I don't know.
And for what it's worth, Aqua Teen Hunger Force also takes place a
Oh.
lot of times on the Jersey Shore.
You're no kidding.
Yes.
Well, that explains
And a
Shake's.
secret there.
That explains Shake's accent.
Oh yeah, and Carl too. Hey, Carl. Fucking love
Oh
that
yeah,
guy.
Carl was awesome.
My kick-ass red pants. It's not Oreo Speedwagon.
Hey, Bruce's eclectic world is in the chats today.
Bruce's Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, boogaloo. And I also saw Jason from KRD in here too.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Welcome back, guys. All right, you know what? I'm gonna call this one done. So, peace
Nice.
out, y'all. See you next week.
There you go. Might as well quit on a high note.
Yeah, right.
Jeez. What's the what is that color?
This
I'm
is
unofficial.
actually a Kaleido color. This is called metallic blue gray, and it's number K313. See if you can get
Right
this
next to K Billy.
focus.
K Billy
There you go.
313.
Yeah,
Okay.
beautiful color.
Very
And then
nice.
I used the last of my Mr. Color Aqua Gloss rattle can water-based clear over the top of it. Two coats of that, and this thing came out so pretty. Too bad it buggered up all the bare metal foil on it, but it was. I'm teaching myself how to do it, so
Yeah, that's how it goes, right?
there she is. So, to do a video on that. Oh, yay, a video! I haven't done a video in 7 months.
But
All right, let's set that
I
aside.
haven't done a video in like 2 years.
Yeah, is your subscriber count still growing?
You are fine. I don't think so.
Okay.
Maybe slightly, but
I stopped doing videos and my subscriber count keeps going up. I'm like, okay.
Give the people what they
something,
want.
right?
People-
Hey, more, less is more sometimes.
Yeah, right. I like this guy's channel. He doesn't do anything on it.
I
I
know.
like that big guy. Don't talk.
Well, I did live streams, like weekly live streams, two nights a week, for a long time, and then once the podcast started up, that kind of like waned a little bit, but I still kind of tried to keep up with it. And I moved to the Jers, it got worse, and then life got crazy. And here we are.
To the jurors.
Yeah, to the Jersey, to the dirty Jersey.
I've never heard it referred to as the jurors. I kind of like that.
Yeah, feel free to adopt it.
What are you working on, Brian?
I am working on my Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR hard top, not the
Ooh.
street custom, but the hard top, which is the original Hakosuka Skyline GTR, and I am just bastardizing the shit out of it. I just put these works flares. On it. They came out pretty nice.
Sick.
Right? That was my morning. I spent a whole bunch of time and I got a little too wrapped up in making sure that these are all trim and nice. And then I had to run to the grocery store and the liquor store. As a responsible adult. Anyways, so these are resin cast Liberty Walk fender flares. And
Is that
I
the-
made a mold and cast them.
Is that the mold you sent me pictures of?
Yes, sir.
That's freaking outstanding, man.
Yeah, they came out really nice, right? And they're like thin enough so that they're pliable, so you can treat them like the actual Liberty Walk, like fender flares, because they're like just sheets of plastic or fiberglass stuff, so they're flexible. And there's always little gaps and shit when you see them on cars. So I'm working to kind of try and emulate that a little bit, so that it looks like it's bolted down. And yeah, kind of fun.
Do you think those get a lot of deflection from the wind when they're actually
Oh, yeah.
racing?
Yeah. There's a lot more like for me, I try to think of making these cars for just summer touring and having a good time, less like like actually trying to like throw it down. Though I do have some race cars.
Yeah, because I
Some
always look at how thin that stuff is. I'm like, wouldn't that just deflect really badly?
Oh,
But I think
absolutely.
a lot of that is because I wanted to go with the really small gumball wheels, and they had to fill in all that space somehow in the wheel well.
Yeah,
That makes
absolutely.
sense. Okay.
Yeah, I'm switching the wheels out because the wheels on this car, unlike the ones on the street custom, these wheels are garbage. So I chose. I don't have the block. Do I have the block handy? Hang on. Dig for a sec.
Chester, this is the B, C, or D team. Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate that.
We wish.
I must have had a lot of fingerprints on this. The super glue fogged up my drive shaft.
Uh-oh.
Holy crap! I'm not even mad, man. I don't even know which wheels these are. They're more like a mag wheel, but they're still small
Okay.
and wide. They're not stretched though, so it's not like I have a bunch of sets of wheels down here. It's what I was just digging through, and I thought maybe the box was still in there, but it appears
No luck?
not. What's that? How you usually keep like a weird little
That's-
autistic background. I usually keep my boxes over here, so I may have it still.
That stretched look can be, I mean, sometimes it looks great and sometimes it doesn't.
This is what's on there. Some 14-inch Super Streets.
Oh, wow. Okay. Damn.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna add a little bit of width to it. It'll look nice and blocky. It won't look all like weird and like there's some little olives, spread around little olives. Yeah, so it's gonna look good.
A red tire and a green tire and a red rim insert would be
Yeah.
fun. Fun. How's your podcast going, Brian?
It's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough to get people together, but we're doing all right. We just released the PatCon episode. We have another one coming out soon from a topic that we talked about actually prior to that, but I don't remember what it is because it's been several weeks since we recorded it. I've got a couple of guests coming up soon, and then we have like another random kind of conversational topic.
Right on.
But yeah, the pod's good.
Good. Glad to hear that. I totally understand about trying to get people together. The timing thing. I don't know if you have to deal with time zone issues like we do.
Not as bad.
That's
Because
good.
you're not. Are you mountain or are you West Coast?
I'm West Coast, but then
Okay.
the other half of the year I'm mountain.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it gets interesting.
Oh, right, because you guys don't do daylight savings.
Yeah.
Right.
Hopefully, none of us will be doing it before long.
Well, I know. They
Yeah.
should have kicked it a long freaking time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. They just have to decide on which way they want to go, right?
I think that's where the biggest argument is on it right now: is which way to go.
Yeah. So
Like,
my
nobody wants
thing
it,
is
but they can't decide on which one they don't want.
right. It's bad when you can't decide on which one you don't want.
I'm not trying to figure out where to go to dinner with our wives. We're trying to figure out daylight savings. Come on.
What do you want for dinner tonight? I don't know. What do you want for dinner? I asked you first.
I
Yeah,
don't know. Yeah, exactly. I asked you first. You got to answer. Sucker.
so now at like 5:35 p.m., two people are yelling at each other. What do you want for dinner? But I asked first. Oh,
Yeah, randomly.
I said that an hour ago. You didn't want to go there.
Yeah.
Well,
So
definitely.
I had to make the rule of 3. I will give 3 options. After the third option is declined, it is no longer my responsibility to choose. And what do you know? The first option gets selected.
Very nice.
It's like when you actually go out to dinner and they're like, "What do you have for ice cream?" Well, we have vanilla, we have chocolate, we have this, we have that. You're like, "I'll have the vanilla."
Yeah,
The waiter's like, "You could have just stopped me there."
I just need to see what you had. I wanted to know if you had boysenberry. Come on.
Yeah.
Could you have asked? Maybe.
Do you have any chunky monkey? No, maybe in the kitchen, but we don't let him out.
Yeah, he stays
That's
in the kitchen.
racist.
We're not allowed to call him that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's a little language, phrasing.
Sensitive.
That's what it is. Phrasing.
My girlfriend and I went to Cracker Barrel this morning, and she was all excited about getting a picture of mimosas.
Yeah.
And then the server came back and said, "Oh, we don't serve until I think 10:30."
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, state of Alabama. That's kind of what she said too. She was like, "What the?"
Kind of cracker ass shit is that?
Yeah, Cracker Barrel. That ain't Cracker at all.
That actually surprised me because I think she said 10 or 10:30, but if I go to the grocery store, I can't buy it till noon.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because Cracker Barrel gets first crack at it.
I guess.
Literally.
So the waitress comes out with a big giant framed photo of a picture of margaritas. Here's your picture of a margarita.
Yeah. So when she brings us the bill an hour later, she still had the picture of mimosas on there. I said, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be paying for this. I didn't get to enjoy it.
Yeah.
I would like a picture of mimosas and a straw, please.
Yeah.
One straw?
Can I
Just
get
one straw.
Could I get one in a to go?
To go.
Can I get a picture
Actually-
of mimosas minus the orange juice?
Like, shit, not. We used to be able to get that stuff in Brooklyn for a little while. Like I used to be a semi-professional skateboarder for a minute, and I'm going tool around and do dumb shit, right? So we'd get off of work at noon on Fridays from the metal shop in Williamsburg, and we'd skate over to this spot called the Turkey's Roost or the Turkey's Nest or some shit like that on the other side of the park there. And we would get like extra large margaritas, frozen margaritas to go, and then skate over to the skate park on the other side of the couple blocks or whatever, and go drink frozen margaritas and skate the skate park.
Just living life.
Yeah, man. Well, you know.
Yeah, as if
What
I
you do
didn't have
when you're in
balance
your-
troubles already.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. Some people can actually get better.
Yeah, they don't call it liquid yoga for nothing.
I know. That's what I told the cop when he pulled me over. I'm like, dude, I'm better now than I was before I started drinking.
Usually, that's not advised.
Don't try this at home.
Stay.
Make sure you're out someplace when you do this.
Stay away from the po-po. Will say though, I have had a guilty pleasure lately. A little can't help it, but I've been watching those live body cam cop videos.
Oh,
Where like a cop goes through and describes what's going on. And I've learned an awful lot about law enforcement and seen a lot of crazy shit.
I'm sure.
It's funny.
Learning what you can and can't get away with.
Well, that is part of it. You know, it is a little bit of it is what do they call that? When you were researching your enemy, they call that shit
Reconnaissance?
counterintelligence? No, something like that. Anyways,
Yeah.
yes.
Reconnaissance,
We're getting there.
counterintelligence. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. One of those. Pick one. Slap it on there.
Yeah. Sometimes it's not about what you don't say; it's what you do say.
Oh yeah, you see that a lot. People say
Yeah.
just shut up, just shut up. Just shut up.
Yep. Some people don't know when to shut up.
I was listening to a judge talk about what goes on in courtrooms, and they say that the person's being charged for speeding or whatever, and the the defendant will always say something like, "Well, I wasn't going that fast." It's like, "But you were speeding." "Yeah, but I wasn't going that fast." "Well, you admitted to speeding." "Yeah, so you were speeding."
So you
It
just
doesn't matter. You were speeding, you know, that kind of a thing. So it's like,
Right.
to my best recollection, Your Honor.
I was going way faster earlier in the day.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
lucky I slowed down to let you catch up.
You think that's fast?
I'm going to call down to the jail, have them make up a bed for you. Welcome to the party.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Yeah. Well, a couple more months, I can watch Die Hard and not have to worry about being the wrong season for it.
Right now, feel bad about it?
Yeah.
I always feel bad.
Do you think Die Hard aged well as a movie? I think it did.
I think it did, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I can't answer that. I have not watched that movie in well over 20 years.
Many a
Oh, it's
long
time to-
want of years.
Time for a
Time to
revisit.
reacquaint yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian, Terry Gazaway is asking, Brian, where can I watch you?
Oh, well. You'll see me pop up randomly on the Modeling Insanity like live streams and stuff. I'll co-host that stuff. I have a YouTube channel called Kodo Kai, which is like no, it's not a long story, I guess. I don't know if it's interesting or not, but I'll tell it to y'all real quick. I'll give you the abridged version. So in the Gundam world, there is this little competition called the Gundam Builders World Cup. You may have heard of it before.
Yep.
And every year, happy children from across the world throw their models into the pile and try not to set them on fire. And I got excited about that when I got back into building models, because I was really building a lot of Gundam kits. In 2018 was the first year that I entered, and I entered with my resin Iron-Blooded Orphans kit that I made. I did this scratch build, or I modified a kit, and then I made a resin model mold of it. Like, actually, it's like 100 and something parts, 130 or 40 parts or something like that. Molded out, and I finished it off, and I put it in as my entrance. I didn't place or anything that year, but I also realized after the fact that was very illegal to do. You shouldn't do that. Yeah. So, because you can't put in, they frown on resin for like that kind of deal. But it wasn't. I made the kit though, so it wasn't like I was taking another company's resin model and putting that in. I did this. I did the customization. I did the building. I did the molding. I did the casting. I did everything on it. So the following year is the year that I made the flea. The flea did really well. I won the New York City leg of GBWC. Bunch of kits, trophies, stuff like that. And in that kit bash amalgamation that I made of the flea, there is a couple of Kotobukiya components on it. And some people recognized that there was some Kotobukiya components on it. And the Kotobukiya did make a model that had was like a quadruped of sorts, but like mine was made out of like Gundam kits and resin stuff, things that I had scratch built or modified or whatever, all from me. And then I had a couple of other elements on it, which is allowed as long as you don't use a whole kit. So people were pissing and moaning that I used a Kotobukiya kit part, and my friend Tex Marquise called me the Koto Kid because I was an outlaw winning GBWC using a Kotobukiya part, and everybody freaked out. So then and then it became Koto Kai because we're like kind of like Cobra Kai. I had a Robo Dojo.
Okay.
Which Robo Dojo.
Yeah, it was the Koto Kai Robo Dojo on Tuesday nights, and then on Thursday nights it was live from the workbench with Paul and Brian. And those are my two live streams that I used to rock on my YouTube channel, which is called Koto Kai. And a bunch of Kotobukiya figure kits, frame arm girls. Nice, right on. There's a lot of cool stuff. Kotobukiya makes a bunch of really interesting things. I just built one of their line barrels if you're familiar with line barrels anime, one of their kits. It was really weird. But it's cool, fun. And anyway, so that's where the Koto Kai comes from, and that's my channel on YouTube. You can check out hours and hours. We would live stream from between 2 to 4 hours on those days. And I started doing live streams in 2016, and then I dropped out in 2021, something like that. 280 something live streams.
Wow.
So you are not new to this at all.
No, and that was before podcasting.
So why am I running?
I'm not, I used to have a StreamYard account. It's actually still like hardlined into my on my computer, even though I don't have the account anymore because I wasn't making videos, and they were like, "Oh, now we're going to start charging your level of membership," which was like the ultimate level of membership, a fair amount of money.
Yeah, Mikey has
I was
complained
like,
about that.
Since I'm not using it, I'm not going to pay for it, so I will stop.
Right. I really wish like streaming services, I remember back in the day when we first got cable, I'm like, wow, there's a lot of channels here that we either don't watch or can't watch.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be really nice if there was just some sort of service where you just kind of ordered the things you wanted to get. And now we kind of
a la carte all the way, right? A la carte
Yeah.
all the way would be fantastic.
Exactly. And then, because I mean, like, I don't need 4 channels of C-SPAN.
I don't even need one.
I'm like each camera angle has its own channel.
Yeah, it's true. Watch your senator sleep from
Hey, what are you watching?
angles.
I'm watching the neighbor's Ring door cam feed. What? What? Yeah. Like,
Yeah, dude, that's a little too real there. Holy cow.
Yeah, right.
I'm watching the flock camera in Utah.
Yeah. So now we have like the streaming service type of thing, and it's like, I really think I should be paying for this while I'm watching it, not while it's just on. You know.
Yeah.
Because Lord knows I fall asleep easy enough while I'm watching TV. I'm like, oh, it registered that I wasn't awake during this, so it stopped charging me. Well, that'd be great. That's what AI should be doing.
That's what I was just gonna say. That would be a functional use for that stinking product.
So, Brian, I have a question for you.
Lay it on me.
As someone who knows little to nothing about the Gundam world, other than the little bit that I learned listening to the Outside the Box podcast. So, next year's Nats, one of their theme categories is
Grunt
Gundam,
suits.
but it has something to do with being
Grunt suits.
What do you call it?
Grunt suits, man. Yeah, grunt suits. It's like it's like your what the fuck is the traditional Jeep from the U.S. Military, right? They're
like your Humvee.
Yeah, like your standard, so I grew up watching MASH, like the ones that they always had rolling through every episode on the 4077, right? So that like particular Jeep, you saw a lot of different kinds of that Jeep, right? It's just like, or your basic, your main grunt suit. It's basically not like the showy, flashy, like super fast Gundam guy. It's like the green Zaku, where there's like an army of them motherfuckers, or there's like 30 or 40 of those dudes, and they're all like in different stages of beat up or customization. If you've watched, or you probably haven't, but there's a lot of cool mecha series out there, or animated series out there, like Votoms is pretty cool. It's a little bit older. It's like in the 80s era of animation, and they deal with, it's more like military stuff, but it is still like sci-fi,
kind of like the Machine and Krieger stuff.
Yeah, kind of like it's a little more akin to that than to like this like fancier like magic robots. And it's more like real hard like sci-fi.
What I did learn on Outside the Box was the different grade levels. So he said, for somebody who's a regular modeler, somewhat seasoned, you'd probably want to start with a master grade. Otherwise, you get bored with one of the lower ones, and
not necessarily, but yeah, high grades do have a lower part count. They are a little bit more of a simpler construction. It kind of depends on what you're trying to get out of it. Now, if you don't know what shapes, nice, beautiful Ava. That's a different animated series, which will, if you watch it, it will break your brain. But the robots are really cool. But for grunt suits and stuff like that for the upcoming Nats, it does allow for a lot of customization and it really opens it up. Okay. So you can just go, like you were talking about whether or not a master grade versus a high grade. What I was trying to say was like, high grades are cheaper. So if you want to try and get a feel for it, figure out what designs you like the first suit that I built, the first Gundam kit that I built was a master grade 7 sword. It's a 007 sword. It's from Mobile Suit Gundam 00, blah, 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 blah. But it's full of fucking parts. There's tons of parts and tons of this and that, and all these different things. And I was kind of like, oh, wow, this is a little bit overwhelming. This is cool, but it's like, I don't really vibe with this too much. And I built another kit because I got one as a gift. Didn't really like that one either. Then when I got to the third kit that I built was like the Zaku, the Xeon grunt suit. and the engineering in it, the way that it looked, the way that the thing went together, it was awesome. These were all master grades, mind you, but it took me like a few, and I was kind of like I don't know if I'm gonna get into this. Like, is this gonna be cool or not? Like, do I want to do this kind of modeling or whatever? And I'm glad I stuck with it, because I've stuck with the Gundam modeling, got me back into doing things like cars and planes and tanks and everything, and then now figure painting.
Yeah,
which is cool.
I've recently kind of had an interest in wanting to do one, and then when I saw the theme for Nats next year, I thought, well, okay, there's an opportunity to do one then.
Absolutely.
So
what's the theme for Nats next year?
Well, there's a Gundam theme, which is grunt suits.
Yeah.
No way. Okay. All right.
Yeah. So that's one of them. Shoot, I know space something has to do with because it's in Huntsville, of course.
Yeah, it's like Rocket City, USA, or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so Brian, I got to show you this
one,
Brian. I've been working on this guy.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what else.
Oh, I love that! I love that kit.
It's all gun, but this Zaku set is so cool.
That's a Thunderbolt. That's a Thunderbolt Zaku. That's why.
That's right. Oh, I got goosebumps. But this guy here, I want to take him back apart because I just wanted to build it to see how he went together. But I want to take him back apart and then do some casting texture on him and stuff like that.
Perfect.
Like cast steel or something, and just
get him into a good position too. You can like fill in those joints where it has like the texture for like the wraps, because that Thunderbolt Gundams have like cloth more integrated into their suits than like the later Gundam stuff. Thunderbolt is like one of my all-time favorite Gundam series. I have the entire manga run as well as the DVDs and a bunch of books on it too. If you ever want like extra images or groundwork or whatever. I also like Iron Blooded Orphans quite a bit. So.
I haven't been able to find that on Crunchyroll yet. I'm going to start watching The Witch from Mercury soon.
Okay.
I heard that one's pretty cool. But this cannon, it was like, dude,
isn't it great?
Most of the parts in this thing were just this cannon.
Yeah, and I love the anchors, because it has anchors in the feet, like at the bottom.
Yeah.
They're just like these like pistons that are like bolt down into the ground. It's fucking super cool.
And then I love the fact that we actually get nuts and bolts nuts and screws to actually put it together with.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish these were actually slid up and down, so you can position them.
That one, but I have one too. I think mine's different than yours.
Would yours be the master grade? Because this is just the HG grade.
I don't think they ever made it in master grade, but I think they printed it a couple times, and mine has blue parts, and I don't see blue parts on yours. Unless you painted anything.
I haven't painted anything yet, but there's a very
so my gun has
color.
Blue components.
This has like a very pale, I don't know what color that would be, periwinkle or something. I don't know.
Right.
But that's it. And then I haven't done any of the
purple.
decals.
It's like a grau violet or something like that, like a German blue gray.
There you go.
Gray.
And then the little LEDs.
Oh yes, the lens for the mono eye.
And I love the fact that this is the actual pistol grip down here and everything on the side.
It's a pistol grip pump.
Right. Man, you're speaking my language today all over the place. Rage Against the Machine and Gundam.
Yeah, man.
Which need to have a mashup, that's for sure.
Let me see if I can go find mine. I think it's in the other room. I have a lot of shit. One second.
And the obligatory bazooka.
Bazooka.
That needs to go on a Jeep. Pew, pew, pew. How's the chats doing there? 2027 Nats also has 50th year of Star Wars. Oh gosh, I'm really gonna have to go to the show.
Yep. I forgot about that one.
I'll never forget Bill Murray singing Star Wars as a lounge singer. Star Wars.
Oh, yeah.
Star Wars. That's when I used to sneak downstairs to watch Saturday Night Live. My parents didn't know.
I used to be able to stay up late and watch Benny Hill with my dad.
Oh yes, Benny Hill. We used to see that on PBS. We watch Benny Hill and Faulty Towers.
Yep.
And what's funny is BritBox has Faulty Towers on there now, and I decided to tune in to watch an episode just to see, you know, if the nostalgia was still there.
Right.
Oh my God, the chaos that goes on in those shows. I was like, Three's Company got nothing on these guys.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of that stuff in a long time. Probably one of the most recent ones I watched, which I loved, and then it was gone, was it was the two ladies that were always drunk and high. Absolutely fabulous. That's what. It
Oh
was.
yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna have to narrow that down a bit.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you don't know my family. Never mind.
That was hilarious.
Asbab, yeah. Yeah. they were crazy also. Patsy and oh God, what was the other lady's name?
Yeah.
I can't remember now.
And then I never saw it on the TV. I found it on YouTube. Somebody at work pulled it up. It was Mrs. Brown's Boys?
Oh, that show is hilarious.
Yes, it is.
Can't find it, Brian?
So nice.
Oh,
I think it's in storage. I do have an example of a grunt suit, though. Man,
Oh,
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get him to get up and get something else here in a second.
I can still hear you.
Oh, sorry. Can you give me a beer while you're up?
Sure.
Now he won't be back for a half an hour. He's got to run to the store to get one.
Yeah. Oh, he's not going to skateboard over to get it, I don't think. Yeah, Chet. The stuff that. So back in the early '70s and late '60s on BBC, they could get away with all kinds of crazy crap that
Oh, yeah.
wouldn't fly today. That's for darn sure.
Yep. Nobody knows what funny is anymore.
That's back before they invented HR. HR and homeowner associations. We were talking about that last week, weren't we?
We were, I think.
Welcome to another episode in the adventures of HRing. Well, that's not going well. Let's see if we can figure out how to make that better. Oh, I see what the issue is. Our interior is suffering from a little bit of parts migration.
Uh-oh.
Slid forward a touch. That is unfortunate, which means we're going to have to bust that out of there. Oh,
I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up having to glue pieces of this body back together before I'm all done.
is that a resin body?
No,
Okay.
it is plastic, but I'm taking so much of it off just to open up doors and things that there's not much left structurally to hold it together.
Oh, I get you. Yep, that's just going to have to come out, just like my dentist said.
That's what my proctologist said.
I'm still young enough to where my doctors and stuff are interested in the other end, my top end.
Yeah, apparently they don't check for prostate enlargement the way they used to anymore.
Nope, it's all through a test. It's all through a blood test.
Yep.
JD, yeah, problems with the NPC GTO. My, the interior tub, while I was waiting for the glue to dry, apparently shifted a little bit more forward than it needs to be, so that the firewall doesn't fit in there quite right. So now we gotta break it out and jailbreak my interior.
There you go.
So I'm going to use a new tool. This is a razor saw. I got it off the Amazon for just a few dollars. It's pretty wicked. It looks like a medieval Japanese sword of some kind. So
Can't find shit today.
do you have a storage facility you put stuff in?
You bet your ass I do.
Okay, good man.
I have 20 cases of models in storage.
Holy crap.
It's ridiculous. A lot of it is Gundam too.
I built. I don't think I started on this before we talked last time, but since June 1st, I finished 10 HG grade kits.
Oh shit.
I was just in the zone. There was a lot of stuff going on family wise, and
Right. I remember
So
hearing
just-
that from the cast. Yeah.
yeah. So just help me get out of my head for a while and just build. So this saw is freaking amazing. It's so far
Oh wait, is it down here?
worth the $15
Wait a
I paid
second.
for it.
Wait a second.
To quote Matthew Lillard, but wait, there's more. And they say Jim Carrey is an overactor.
Yeah, right. I miss the guy from Slap Chop. Vince.
Right here.
There you go.
Son of a bitch. It was here the whole time. And we had some windows replaced in the house. Like my house was built in 1950, and
Okay. Single bay
yeah,
window.
my mother-in-law passed away. Nah, it's a bungalow, baby. We're 600 square feet, and no basement. And would you imagine that a 600 square foot house, including a basement? Like, what's your footprint?
Yeah.
I've heard of a tiny home, but come on now.
Yeah.
Yes.
More in the foundation than anything. But anyhow, I digress.
It's like the mother-in-law suite in the back of somebody else's house.
Yeah, it was the mother-in-law's house. But no, she passed away in 2020 from cancer, and then we took the house over in 2021, and then we most recently just got all of the estate and everything settled out to the point where it's like we have control over it now. So we like AC replaced, furnace replaced, water heater replaced, roof replaced, windows replaced. Yeah. And when they'd replace the windows, I had to tear down my hobby space kind of. And so I had to set up my spray booth yesterday because my old spray booth kicked the bucket in that whole process. It wouldn't work anymore. Luckily, I had seen I could read the tea leaves and knew that time was coming. So I bought one ahead of time and it was just chilling in the shed.
Okay, good.
But enough digression. I have a grunt suit. And this grunt suit is a grunt suit that I won a grunt suit competition with. But I put gigantic blue wings on it at the time. So this is a Zaku mine layer.
Bring you up larger.
You can, yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
So this is the master grade Zaku mine layer.
Oh, that weathering is awesome.
Yeah, I like
Thanks,
it.
man. Yeah, this was my first time doing OPR on a model, and hairspray chipping also.
Oh yeah.
But I did a bunch of scratch built stuff, like the shield. I modified quite a bit with styrene strips, and there's a lot of elements of detail added in, like, the knee with like pipes welded to things, and like this whole thing down here. This whole moves, and has like a bunch of like crazy detail in it. If my camera will focus, there you go.
Oh, there we go.
Cool. Good. That's the kind of thing I had in mind. So that's awesome.
Right, just shot to holy heck.
Yeah.
Like,
I love the stitching on that.
That stitching, right? Isn't that fun? Just
That
like
is
tons of
sweet.
bullet holes, a lots of rivets, hand cut rivets with styrene, just some bad boys on there, and just like plates on the hands, and adding elements. I buffed up the chest. I made the chest armor bigger here and here. Boop. And I extended the I made the skirts wider in the front. Let me move the arm out of the way. Yeah. I extended the skirts to be wider in the front so I could go for a wider stance and it wouldn't like have big like openings, just so it looked a little bit better. What else? Oh yeah, the shoulder, the standard Zaku shoulder here. I cut that thing into 3 parts, and then I slid styrene into it and opened it up to make it bigger, and added all these rivet parts on there. And what I intended to do was to make this thing a kind of like a found element, like something like he needed a shoulder. They went to the junkyard, they found a shoulder, and so underneath this paint, there's actually like bright blue and bright white painted with like racing numbers. So I wanted them to be like a different. They grabbed a shoulder pad from like a different like Zaku from some sort of like weird, I don't know, like Mad Max Battle Royale Dungeon Dome kind of thing, or what the fuck, who knows, kind of thing, But then they overpainted it, and then I was going through to chip it, but I did the chipping wrong, and it fucked off. So I did all this great planning and all this extra work, and it didn't work out in the end. Still turned out okay,
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah. Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, lots of fun.
Good. Thanks for sharing.
Oh, of course. Yeah,
Show
and tell every day, baby.
Did you watch Requiem for Vengeance on Netflix?
No.
So there's a couple of. So it's from the point of view from the Zion forces that had, what do you call it? Infiltrated Earth, and they're trying to fight this holding action. Meanwhile, there's this one group called the Red Wolves or whatever, and their suits get all busted up, and they have to rebuild an old one out of a junkyard, and that makes me think of one of those. Hey.
Oh yeah, that's a whole lot of the thinking behind it. Oh, final thing. That is a scratch built Heat Hawk that's made out of styrene.
Oh.
And
nice.
The blue blade is extra resin from the wings when I made the wings. Okay,
I like the translucentness of it.
Yeah, those blue. I have a whole bunch of wings around here somewhere. I did some specifically for this build. Actually, I studied what are they, African vultures, and I did some sculpts in plasticine clay of these like wing forms, massive wing forms. And then I made big silicone molds of them, and then I pour them in a bunch of different ways. If you guys have seen my, maybe you haven't, my Zaku Warrior Angel of Death that has like the big demon horns on the front of it, and like the huge skull sculpted pauldron. And, like,
I don't think I've seen that one.
Pauldron, huge black wings that curl around the front of it. I extended all the joints on all that thing. I extended everything. Like I extended like right here. I extended the forearms. I extended the chest up. I extended the neck. I built out parts and styrene around the body to make it move better because they don't have any mobility. And I like everybody likes to do this. So I try to make, and then like extending the legs and all that shit, making it all perfect. Yeah, that one's great. It's been making the rounds. I took it down to ODO last year. It was pretty well received. I got a bronze medal for it.
Oh, sweet.
Their Gundam shit, which is pretty cool. They're very competitive down in the Old Dominion Open. If anybody's interested, lots of car models, tons and tons of car models. That's like almost what they're more well known for, is their automotive modeling variety. They must have had like I don't know how many like banks of tables of that, like 4 or 5 banks of tables, just cars.
I think Old Dominion is actually one of the ones we talk about on our podcast. I have to ask Jason about that.
Dude, ODO is good. I'm gonna go to NNL East this year for sure. Like last year, it just coincided completely with the MFCA, but this year it does not. So I will be there.
Cool.
PatCon's in like a few weeks. Come see this guy Jody over here.
Right on.
Can't wait, brother.
I'm gonna tickle him. Some tickles.
Yeah.
Fucking knock me out.
Uh, we just had a planning meeting for our local IPMS show, and I was put in charge of getting a hold of the local Gundam Club president, see if they can get some people to kind of volunteer to judge the Gundam category. And
Right.
you know, the rule is if you're in the category, you can't judge the category. Just
Right.
makes sense, right? And
Yes.
and he knows very well the rules because he had judged last year, so he was really good with everybody. He did a great job, and it was really cool to see how excited the Gundam people were about being at the show and participating with the
Cool.
IPMS guys. So
Yeah, man.
this year, the IPMS
exciting.
crew are like, we got to have those Gundam guys back. Can you go talk to Eli? I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem. So I wrote Eli an email, and he responded almost immediately. He goes, yeah, I got no problem helping judge, but the only issue is I'm going to have a hard time finding people to help out because everybody is entering.
Oh, right.
I'm like, oh my, it's going to be a nice problem to have.
Cool. Yeah. Well, in a way. I mean, and then you get like guys like me, where I've been in so many competitions and contests and stuff like that, that I now just judge. I don't. I mean, if I put something in, it's to like, if I, or like, let's say, because I do a lot of I've done a lot of online contests and internet contests and shit with my buddy Zach Rensberger, Zaku Aurelius, and like USA Gundam Store. I was sponsored by USA Gundam Store for quite a while. Had like a soft sponsorship with Galactic Toys as well for a little while, which is really cool because they're super duper chill places and they have like a lot of stuff to buy, like all kinds of models too, not just Gundam models, but like a lot of cool shit. And you find really cool Japanese paints at these stores that you may not find
like
elsewhere. So if you're looking for like, Gaia Notes for sure, or like Finishers Nobu, or any of those like really higher end like finish paints, because those guys go crazy with their models.
Yes.
Yeah, and so
I wasn't
distracted by
aware
paint.
I wasn't aware of this type of build, but it's called the Japanese apartment build, something like that, where you just build a clean build.
Oh, okay.
I've been watching this guy on YouTube. I can't think of his name right now, but he actually writes for one of the magazines and was trained by like, I don't know, some Gundam master guy. And he's actually out of Australia, but so the accent's kind of fun. But he talks about apartment builds, something you can just build on your desk that you don't need to use spray paints and all kinds of other stuff. You just use and it's all brush painted, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. And he's doing all kinds of texturing and stuff. If I find
actually painting and stuff too, no shit.
Yeah,
that's pretty sweet.
Yeah. So he has a whole tutorial right now on doing some brush painting on weathering and damaging, and he's just doing it at his kitchen table.
Sweet.
If I don't want to search for it right now, but when we get done here, I'll see if I can find his channel and send it to you.
Cool.
I think the stuff that you're doing is actually beyond what he does, but it's still,
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not your average bear.
Yeah. Thank you, Yogi.
Yeah. Thank you. Well, then was he like pick in the basket?
Oh man, I grew up watching those Hanna-Barbera cartoons and just having a lot of noise as a kid. And then,
oh my god, dude.
This last year during Christmas, I just wasn't feeling like the Christmas spirit was hitting me right, So go farting around on Amazon Prime, and there's Yogi Bear's Christmas special. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put that on while I'm folding some laundry. And they start off doing the thing. I'm like, okay, first of all, the animation in this, oh my god, it's so bad.
Right. Yeah, the most simple, and then like
yeah, exactly. And then you're like, oh, he's going to pick that up. How do I know? Because it just changed color. And then,
it's no longer part of the background. Exactly. It's now a cell. Oh, shit.
Yeah. And then you realize, wait, there's only 6 voices in this whole show. 6 people doing voices. And 4 of them are the guy who did Megatron's voice,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, Frank Megatron Welker.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna make myself watch this, and I'll be in the Christmas spirit afterwards. And I was not.
Aw.
It just didn't help.
I see.
My name is Amazon Prime. Delivery.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah, the
So
entire.
Jason left the seat back or his seat headrests off, eh?
You did?
Seemed quite right.
Yeah, he did.
Good.
The entire first Transformers movie was basically just Prime Megatron. That was it.
Oh, you mean like the Shia LaBeouf one?
Yeah.
Okay, because the first Transformers movie to me is also
the cartoon?
source of childhood trauma.
Yes. Yes.
Transformers.
My therapist asked me to stop talking about that.
You know how you stopped getting your therapist to say that to you. You know, you stopped going to your therapist.
She also said, "We don't take your insurance here, so please leave."
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Right. Yeah. Oh my god. The first time I realized that people sometimes had to have jobs outside of their other jobs was when I was in catechism and we went to the local Taco Bell, and my catechism teacher was standing there in the Taco Bell uniform back in like 1978, where it was.
Oh, wow.
And she's like, looks at me and goes, "Hi, Brian." And I did not recognize her.
Right, because you would. Oh, so crazy.
And my dad's like, "Gonna say hi?" And I'm like, "To who?" He goes, "She's your catechism teacher." And I'm like, "No, she's not."
What the fuck?
Yeah.
No, she makes enough money as a catechism teacher to pay the bills.
Yeah, right.
Don't think that's a very
Do you-
lucrative career path.
Do you work here? Are you a catechism teacher on the weekends so you can atone for working at Taco Bell? Is that how?
Touche.
Yeah, it's just like,
Yeah,
wow.
but when you're 7, that's how the world is, right? People don't work 2 separate jobs, really.
Yeah, right. Back then, and she was probably going to college too. So
Yeah.
Oh, right.
one of those,
like,
I don't know, had it together type peoples, I guess. I don't know. Like, why are you wasting your time with us?
One time when I was very young, my mother was when I was a very small boy, my mother was a single mother, and we were out at the local discount Food for Less, joint. I don't know if you guys ever remember Food for Less.
Yes, Food for Less.
But,
Yes.
I do.
Yeah. Okay. And she's like, I'm sitting there doing my thing, like riding in the cart like a little boy does, and mom rolls around the corner, and there's like just a sizable black dude. He's got a little bit of weight on him, whatever. And I start going off because I'm like, "Mom, it's Fat Albert! Oh my god, it's Fat Albert!" I'm so excited because I fucking love
Hey.
Yeah.
dude. And I was just like, my mom was just mortified, right? But I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just a little ass kid. I was like, 3 or 4 or something like that. And yeah, my sister was who knows where, but like that shit was just it was perfect. I still chuckle about it to today because my poor mother, she did not deserve that, but the innocence of youth.
That's right. Kids say the
I was
darndest
starstruck.
things.
Dude, I was starstruck. I swear.
Wow.
I swear to God that was fucking Fat Albert.
Well, before he fell out with the public, I actually got to meet Bill Cosby.
Oh no shit.
Yeah. I was a big fan of his, growing up.
Oh, yeah.
My mom had like 3 or 4 of his original stand-up routine records.
Yeah, his albums were good back in the day. I mean,
Yeah,
like
they were.
listen to them shits.
Back in the 60s, my mom's cousin was his publicist, and she remembers going out to lunch with him. Back when he called himself the Cause.
The Cause.
The Cause.
The cause.
Yeah, so I had lunch with Bill Cosby one time. I'm like, really? And now I'm like, do you ever remember like any blackouts or lost time?
What do you
usually
remember
don't
about those
remember
lunches?
Right. Is Dad really my dad? That was a question I was never going to ask. It's weird. I knew very definitely that my father was my father. There was no question.
Mm-hmm.
My mother, on the other hand, I don't know if that was actually my mother.
Yeah, unfortunately, I looked very much like my dad. Although
That doesn't help.
he was about 4 inches taller and at least 100 pounds heavier than me.
Oh wow.
Most
As
of the
long as your mother wasn't Bill Cosby there, Brian, I guess you're probably.
Right. Can we get reparations somehow? Reimbursement?
Wow.
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 Probably used the wrong word there.
Wow. Wow. Oh, I was gonna do
Oh,
that
Haunted
Owen
City
Wilson?
Ghosts earlier, but I couldn't work
That sure
it in.
sounded like Owen Wilson.
Wow.
That's what the hell's that guy's name?
Chan Huang?
No. You want to say Matthew McConaughey, but I don't like him either.
No, you're talking about Owen Wilson, right?
Owen Wilson, thank you.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, Owen Wilson's wow. Wow.
Yeah,
That's what I said.
He's fantastic in Loki, must say.
Well, you know what? Yes, I take that back. He was really good in Loki. He was fun to watch in that one.
Yep, he's been bad in a lot of stuff though.
But other than Loki, the only work I like him in is Cars.
Wow.
He was actually not too bad in Behind Enemy Lines.
I haven't seen that one.
There you go. Truth.
Wait, is that the one where he's a crashed pilot, a downed
Yep.
pilot?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I know of that one, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah, he was actually pretty good in that.
Yeah, it was.
I could just see him like parachuting out, landing in the forest someplace, and just looking around, going, "Wow,
Wow.
I'm gonna have to walk out of all this."
Wow.
He definitely has a very distinct wow.
Nose?
Wow.
Nose? Oh yeah, wow, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Speaking of comedy records, old Carlin records from back in
Oh,
the day,
God,
also
yes.
clutch. Yeah.
Oh yes.
Attention, the following message is true. The previous message was false. Interview with Jesus Christ. That was a good one too.
Just his hippy dippy weatherman bit was classic.
Oh wow, it's an oldie.
Yeah. Let's go over the window and take a look outside at the weather. There's no window in this room. He had one of the best perspectives about plastic I had ever heard, and I still think that this quite possibly could be true. That the Earth created the dinosaurs, so the dinosaurs could live a long and happy life, and then all die off, and then the Earth would create humans to come along millions of years later and collect all the dinosaur fossil remains and make oil. And then out of the oil, they would create plastic. And then that's what the Earth wanted all along, was plastic. So it went through all this crap, creating dinosaurs and killing the dinosaurs and humans. And then, someday the humans will die off just so it could have plastic. Now that it has plastic, it doesn't need us anymore. So we're going to be obsolete soon.
Wow.
It was quite the ride.
That is a journey.
Yeah, that is a journey. Yes. Of course, he tells it a lot.
Yeah, I'm
better.
from the Midwest, man. I love an apocalypse tale as much as anybody. I'm a prepper from birth. I can't help it.
The prep-
They indoctrinate us when we're born. You can't do anything about it. It's just the
Yeah.
way it is. You for some reason you just can't help but save every glass jar you ever used. I don't know what it is. I struggle every time I finish a batch of margarine or something like that. I'm like, I need to throw this container away. Oh, but I could just reuse it and put some goulash in it or something. No,
What did he do?
and no, stop it.
Here's my this jar has had like a electrolyte powder in it. I would take to work, put in my water.
Yeah.
And then I finished it off the other day, and I'm looking at this going, "Hey, this is kind of nice.
That's a good sized jar.
That's a
Really?
good thing. Yeah, it's wide enough to get my fingers in there. That's coming
Oh,
home."
for certain.
And then I put it in the dishwasher. And then Linda was cleaning out the dishwasher. She's like, why?" And I'm like, "It's a thing."
You just don't get it, man.
Reason.
Yeah. So you're saying like in the Midwest when you're born, they're like, "Welcome to the Earth. Here is your couch made out of canned food."
Yeah. always buying foodstuffs.
Linda
Yep.
talks about how she, her mother ran a daycare, right? And the daycare had government subsidy or something like that. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
But she said the government cheese was the best cheese of all.
Bro, I grew up on government cheese. Yeah.
So that's the truth, right?
Yes, sir. 100%.
Okay. I want to try some of that. How do I get on that?
I have no idea. And really, it's probably just government cheese from like the 70s and the early 80s that is like, I'm sure it's all changed by now.
Yeah, they've gone
Sucks.
through that stockpile now.
Oh, by far. But back in the day, my bro, yes. My brother in
freeze a
Bottoms.
block of Velveeta. And
You
then
think that'll do it?
it'll come
I think you
don't
need to
know.
put it. It doesn't have. So Velveeta's too wet. for the
Yeah,
government cheese,
but if you
it's
freeze
similar.
it, it'll solidify a little better.
Right, it will tighten up. You're absolutely correct on that one. I was almost thinking like maybe
So
put
will
it in
frog.
a food dehydrator,
Ah,
right?
okay.
And then potentially chill it to get that like consistency.
But
Right?
doesn't like a block of Velveeta like wiggle?
Yeah, it's got a
it's
little
almost like
bit of-
Jell-O. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's got a little
right.
bit of love to it, right?
Got a little bit of gelatinous to it. Got a little bit of Fat Albert going on there.
You pull that, yeah. Hey, hey, hey. No, like pull it out, and and it starts dancing for you, and you're like, stop! Oh, it was art. Stop
Watch it wiggle. Watch it. Oh, Jello? No, it's cheese. Yeah,
Oh,
but
it's cheese.
No, it's Uncle Bernie. Eat it slow.
Yes. Yes. That's grand.
Oh boy, this is going to need a lot of work.
To quote the pirate from The Simpsons, "Yar, I don't know what I'm doing."
Sea captain.
The sea captain. That's what it was. The sea captain.
Yeah. It's all good.
Why did you sail into that barge? I've got 2 glass eyes.
I've got 2 glass eyes. So heavy.
Years ago, I worked with a guy who looked like the absolute living incarnation of comic book guy.
Oh, that's a classic
actually,
character. Oh,
Where's-
lonely life and all you can eat tacos are a bad combination.
Worst character ever.
Yeah.
Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Gotta lean real hard into it. Oh, jinkies.
I am smart, much smarter than you, Hibbert.
Damn you, Smithers.
Smithers, you're always so good at turning me on.
We should probably ignore that.
You should probably ignore that, sir.
Government butter patties are labeled not for resale?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Okay, well, that makes sense.
A lot of that stuff is.
It's a government handout. Can't resell it.
Yeah.
That would be illegal.
Let me just check
You
my
can't take
records.
you can't take the free shit we're giving you and sell it for money.
Yeah, let me check my records and see when the last time a sign stopped anybody from doing anything. Nope.
Yep. That's a negative, Ghost Rider. Oh, hey, I want to plug a book.
Okay.
You may or may not be able to find this book. I hope you can. It has been valuable to me, and I enjoy it. It is called Model Design and Blueprint Handbook.
Ugh.
Huh.
Oh, this is interesting.
Right? This book is, it has a whole huge section on CAD. That's how old it is.
Wait, CAD doesn't exist anymore?
Oh, it does, but it's not. This is not the same. This is not the same beast, my friend.
It was before
but it talks
Blender.
it really goes through and talks about looking at physical objects and then translating them into plans to be able to build them. So, learning how to view a three-dimensional object, like, so this talks a lot about trains, but you can apply it to anything and planes and stuff like that, because it's more traditionally based. I think it was written originally in the 70s. But even here, this is like this is the Star Destroyer, right? So
Oh,
it's talking
shoot,
about
yeah.
how to, like, right, essentially. So it's talking about like how to lay it out, and it goes through and has it's very well written descriptions on it all. It gets into, this is more like mechanical parts and stuff. This is more like the stuff that I do at work, making different custom things and propellers and this and that. And then it goes into how to, this is pretty cool too. Like plan views and then creating blueprints. So yeah, this is pretty cool. I need to give this to the guys at work because they don't know how to make drawings. But it goes into a whole like segment where it starts to talk about breaking the part down into the various layers so you can make a construction drawing from it. I did a lot of this stuff before I had this book when I was making prop replicas, like taking Borderlands weapons and then making them full scale. And then trying to figure out how to, make those forms what they are. And then here, yeah, more about the construction pattern. So essentially just like laying stuff out, and it goes through I'm just skipping. We're like this far into the book. I'm like skipping through 50 pages and then showing a drawing. But it's a really great book. If you can find it, go ahead and get it. I would say it's a great thing to add to your library. It's a wealth of knowledge. I mean, this stuff is like, I fucking love this shit so much. The just the geometry and then making polyhedrons from
Yes.
flat patterns, and then trying to
Oh,
that whole math of that really plays into what I do for a living right now. I work for a chimney manufacturer. We make custom chimneys, like boilers and shit like that. So all out of stainless steel. And there's a lot of weird planar forms that we have to deal with. This stuff is really cool. And I just want to share that because it's been on my mind, and now I will remember to bring this to work on Monday.
it's a twofer.
It is a twofer. Thanks.
So that's really cool because it's kind of illustrating how you can take an object and break it down into its basic shapes so you can do your scratch work from it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and you can do that from photographs and stuff too. It just kind of like helps you train your mind to look at something that's a 2D form and like trying to make it a 3D form in your head, because that's where it all starts,
Well said.
I think some modelers have a hard time with the idea of scratch building for similar reasons. Like they can't picture how they're going to create this shape or this object from scratch.
Right.
And I think it's a part of the same process. You have to train your brain to see things that way. And
absolutely.
And for me, a lot of that comes from watching other really good modelers do their stuff.
That's one way of learning. Yeah.
But, it's funny that book. Back when I was in high school, I wanted to be an architect, but back then we were still doing everything with T-squares and triangles. Computers were just beginning to, make their way into the work world, and I had a real hatred for computers, so I stopped wanting to be an architect after that.
I took an architectural drafting class when I was in junior high, and I found the whole thing fascinating except for the math.
Yeah, I loved it. I did all the
Why can't we
architectural
just
they
use the
offered.
metric
I took
system?
all the mechanical version that they offered. It was top of my class.
Mechanical drawing, dude. Yeah, I did a course on mechanical drawing. I also wanted to be an architect or a designer of homes, essentially.
Yeah, right.
I was balls deep at 9 years old. I had all the gear, all the old technical stuff, the tech pens, the Stedler tech pens, the all the the squares and stuff. And I had a fantastic collegiate architecture book essentially that my parents kind of bought me on a whatever. They were like, this looks kind of cool, buy this for them too. It was literally meant to be sold to college students, and I got that and I read that shit. I loved it. Hey, look at that beauty. I still have my OG set of compasses.
This is from my one of the gifts my mom gave me when I got into junior high, and she's like, this is for your architectural drawing class. It's all I have left.
Sure.
And they still
come memories.
I don't think I have any of my original stuff. In fact, in my sophomore year, I took a wood shop course and I built my own drafting table that had a transverse, tabletop on it. I don't even have that anymore.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but you did it.
I did it. Yep. I was into it.
You'll always remember how to do it. That's rad. That is fucking awesome.
Now I wish I did know how to do CAD, but I don't wish it enough to want to learn it.
I was gonna say you can learn it. It's not that hard.
Yeah, I'm closer to retirement now than the time it would take me to learn it.
Well, okay. I wish you well if you can retire, because I don't think that I'm going to be able to retire.
Well, I never thought I would be able to either, but
boy howdy.
I made some better decisions later in life, and I think it's working out for me.
Okay.
So never say never, even if you didn't start.
Yeah.
There's still a possibility, an opportunity. I mean, I'm not going to be living high on the hog, but
no, I don't want to live high on the hog. I just want to build models and have fun.
Yeah, I just don't want to have to go to work every day.
There's definitely that.
Whoever said do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life was obviously not employed.
I think that was Tooch.
It's a Tooch.
That sounds like a Tooch thing.
Do what you love what you do. I think it's build what you love what you build. But,
it is, but that's okay.
Doing a little fancy dance with it. For what it's worth. Oh man, I forgot about this. I won that the Models for Heroes 48 and 48 event that goes on in I think it's early in the year. It's like March or something like that.
Yeah.
This year I won some decal auctions from the geeks, and I just looked down and realized that I got these beautiful F14 decals, and then I have a Great Wall Hobby F14 in the attic just waiting for him. And I just like I had a little squirrel moment for a half a second there, and I was like, "Ooh," I was like, no.
That's actually a pretty good kit too.
Yeah, but if it's been up in the attic, it may not be so good anymore.
Well, if it was here in Arizona, it'd just be like a scented candle right now.
We have the we have these we just redid the roof and everything. The attic's legit. And I went up there and I did a lot of home improvement. I rebuilt the whole floor. I built a bunch of shelving systems and stuff up there so we can store it and get to it. But the property has trees that are older than the house. These massive sycamores that are hundreds of feet tall that shade the whole entire property.
Nice.
We like have the only like legit old trees, almost the only legit old trees from way back in the day. And we're not taking them down. And they provide a ridiculous amount of cooling. I don't think people kind of realize that. They're like, I want to get rid of these trees and have a rock garden. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Cool.
I like our zero water yard, but it's not zero maintenance. That is for darn sure.
Because you're in Arizona. What's your landscaping responsibilities like, Brian?
Well, since we don't have an HOA, it's just knocking down the weeds. We can have rock if we want to in the yard.
Okay.
So that's really nice. I'm gonna check out this little model kit of a pinball machine.
Oh, cool.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
from
same.
1/24th scale. Holy crap!
yeah.
Bro,
So,
make yourself bigger. Make yourself bigger.
oh yeah, I can do that, can I?
Yes, you can.
Well, not in front of the children.
Click. There we go.
Oh, zing.
Oh, that's neat.
DJ.
Where'd you get that?
Well, I found it on the shelf in the warehouse at work, so I asked Andy if he could put it in the system so I could buy it. He's like, "Yeah, sure, okay." So he did. We only have the one.
That is fucking amazing. That
Wow.
is
Isn't that cool?
absolutely
is
amazing,
cool.
man.
So I've been wanting to do like a garage diorama, you know, and
Oh,
this would be
bro.
perfect.
Do
to
you have a
have.
Coke fucking fridge? Do you have a 24 scale Coca-Cola fridge too?
Hang on a second.
Yeah, if you've got one of the AMT Coca-Cola kits, one of those came with one.
Got one of
Did
these.
they? Because I did the Coke. Oh, fuck yeah.
I want to beat this up a little bit. You know, it's actually die cast, but I want to, you know, wear this up a little bit and make it look a little more. Like
I can
you know?
share with you some of the things that I learned while doing stuff for the movie industry.
Okay. Perfect. I would appreciate that.
Yeah. I guess
That was actually
it's
another ambition of mine when I was younger, was to do practical effects for the movie industry. That didn't pan out.
Yeah, I luckily through my old metal shop in Brooklyn that I worked for like 16 years, we got in pretty buddy with the film industry and television industry as well as public art. So I did a lot of fabrication on sculptures and installations around the city. I also did a lot of stuff that you may or may not have seen on TV or movies.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, this is awesome.
BG, you need to add a lighting system to that pinball machine.
Well, I was thinking
Oh,
about it.
dude,
I was thinking about
That'd
it, and
like fiber optics, right?
A
I think it'd be
little
funny-
Arduino with the sounds going.
you know what's funny is it comes with a piece of
Yeah, or a
acetate,
Raspberry Pi.
but I could have also just used the box too. But
I saved
hey,
that box.
Thanks, AK, for the acetate. I was thinking it would be kind of funny to have this like in the back of the shop and just have it like flickering, you know, just kind of like
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
movie
Then all you have to
style.
do is kind of like the back. Yeah.
yeah, you just have it
True.
flickering and stuff. But this is pretty nice, and it's got two different inserts. Oh no, I see what I do. It's got this one piece that goes in, and then these are the actual bumpers that you cut off and put in there. I guess. I don't know. Maybe I should read the instructions. Yeah.
You should definitely reference at least the images.
Oh man, now I got to learn how to read.
I'm not going to learn to read Japanese anytime soon, but I don't think AK is not Japanese, but you know what I'm saying.
Jason,
Yeah. Japanese is definitely not for the faint. We watch a lot of anime stuff nowadays, and it's really funny when they're like, it's an anime show about kids in high school, and they're like complaining about having to learn Japanese. I'm like, well, you have to learn Japanese. You're in school. You should be able to know Japanese. And then I realized, oh, I had to take 12 years of English, so that makes sense. You know? But they're like, I can't conjugate this.
For me, the hardest part of learning Japanese was getting my mouth to move at a different time from the words that were coming out of it.
Okay.
I know what you are saying, my friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Mouth moving, mouth moving, mouth moving, mouth moving. Ow.
Yeah.
That looks like it could be right. Yep. This is good. It's even got the the little legs have the adjustable feet at the bottom.
No kid.
They're not functional, but they still look cool.
Right, they're there.
So, and if anybody has played pinball machines in the past, you know that if somebody has like a line of quarters on there, that means that next player's up.
That's right.
Yeah, that's how it works, just like a pool table.
Yeah,
Next game.
it's kind of like what my ex-wife did with boyfriends.
Oh. Oh, no.
Oh,
Hey-oh! Yeah.
No.
Oh, let's see here. Rooster says he's got a question for us. I'm 62 years old. I used to build models as a kid back in the 1970s. Haven't built any since about 1982. What suggestions would you have excuse me, would you give me for getting back into it? Well,
Oh, dude, that's easy. Just, I mean, if you were doing them back then, you can find a lot of those kits still around at
true.
trade shows.
You
and
did. That's what I was gonna say, bro.
Yeah.
Not even that. In the models, in the hobby stores, go to your Hobby Lobby. They're gonna have all the AMT
Yeah,
kits
the
there. Some of the
AMT
AMT
stuff,
kits
right,
that you're
yep.
gonna remember from back in the day.
Yep.
Monogram isn't as prevalent as you would like it to be anymore, and they're kind of pricey to get if you were rolling on some of that
Back
stuff.
in the day.
If you're doing like Militaria, but
Wow.
yeah, find something that you remember, and
Yeah.
and just
Now-
it's like riding a bike.
Now, if you want something new and you're into aircraft or some automotive stuff, Tamiya is probably tops for that stuff, especially the aircraft. I don't know about their
who?
armor and their automobiles, but I know their aircraft is really
To who?
Tamiya,
Tamiya?
Tamiya.
Yeah.
Tamiya. Oh, thank you
Tamiya.
for
Tamiya.
calling Tamiya. We were having that discussion a few years ago. We were all a bunch of us were hanging out at Andy's before I started working there, and we got into a discussion about how to pronounce Tamiya.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And Andy's like, "All right, I'll settle this once and for all. Hang on a second." So he gets the phone, and he dials up his secret number to Tamiya USA, and puts it on speakerphone. And the voice on the voice on the answering machine says, "Thank you for calling Tamiya USA." He pauses it right there. He goes, "There, that's how you say it." And we're all like, "Okay, fair enough." And my one friend James is like, "No, I'm not saying it that way." He's like, "I've said it this way for so long. I'm saying it this way."
You're not the boss of me.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't own me.
Yeah, that's Tamiya USA. How do they say it in Japan?
Right. So he's like, "This is the company. This is how they say it." And it was almost like James was like, "I don't believe your I deny your evidence kind of a
I
thing."
don't believe your fabricated lie.
Right.
Why? You lie.
Good times. Good times. All right. Let me close that down. Yeah, Rooster. It's
Here?
depends on what your genre is going to be. If it's going to be cars, since you're on this, there are numbers of things out there you can find that you will recognize from your earlier days. However, if you're wanting something that you can cut your teeth on, that's going to be a rather straightforward build and not a lot of drama to have to conquer, look into something from Fujimi, Oshima, or maybe even Tamiya, automotive-wise. It might seem like you're paying a little extra for that type of kit, but in the grand scheme of things, you're saving yourself a lot of headache on the long run.
They're well engineered. Yeah.
Yes, they're very well engineered, and they might not have genres of vehicles you're wanting to do if you want to do a classic Americana, but if you want to do something that might be more modern or fun, that would be definitely the way to go. So that's my suggestion as well, which can be found on aisle 2.
There you go. Give the plug. Give the plug.
Get the plug in, yeah.
Yep.
Shameless plug-in.
Hasegawa does make a really good automotive model kit.
I forgot those guys. Yes.
Yeah, I got a few GTO. Fucking Jesus, no, I can't remember. Right there.
Oh, the Mitsubishi GTO.
No, is it? It's the Mitsubishi Galant. Yeah, the GTO. I got a couple of the GTO customs with the special doodads or whatever the heck it is from AAA, as they were unfortunately slowing down and rolling out. Yo, bro, I went in there and I dropped, I believe, $220 on approximately $600 worth of merchandise.
Holy, that's damn. I got no words.
Yeah. And I got kits. I got like what are they? Cyber Formula automotive kits for Chris, my buddy, my co-podcaster, Chris Pabs.
Okay.
You know the Cyber Formula race cars. They're like it's an anime series. They have the like 2 front wheels, 1 big rear wheel. They're like super crazy, right? So I got him a couple of those kits. Yes, exactly. One of those. And
the box
yeah,
I got visual noise, but yeah.
I know. It took me a second to digest it, but I could see it there.
Yeah. I got my
Yeah,
eyes on.
so I
these
got
are
him a
cool.
couple. I have a couple that I'm also kind of working on as well. I have one that's prepped and basically ready for paint. I just kind of like got it there, primed it, and was like, nah, put it in the bag and put it over here. But yeah, so it was sad. But I got a lot of really cool shit, and I got a lot of great ideas. I have a bunch of weird cars, like random things you wouldn't see. Like I think I have a Chevy Colt that I'm gonna turn into like a
Gosh.
like one of those
Yeah.
one of those cars that has it's just like crazy with flares and a big stupid spoiler on the front and a crazy lip in the front and a ridiculous oil chiller on the front of a little Chevy ass Colt. And then I'm gonna put like stretch tires, and then I'm gonna put one of those weird anime girl graphics on the side of it and make it one of those weird rap cars from
like the Hatsune
that.
Mikus. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember there's a whole genre of that. But I wanted that I would normally know, but I can't think of it offhand.
Good
But yeah,
smell.
so
The
I'm gonna
good
make
smell cars. Yes.
yeah.
So check this out. This is was gifted to me by one of my buddies, and I think it's the Japanese version of Herbie.
Oh,
That
It's
looks like
actually-
a Citroen.
That's for Citroen. This is actually this is actually a Subaru 360. I don't know what the 360 stands for.
Oh yeah.
It could be
Oh.
360 centimeters or 360
That's cool.
millimeters.
No, that just means they built all four sides. It's
They're
360.
both for, yeah, it's got 360 degrees of glass. But look at this little guy.
Oh, fuck yes.
Yeah.
So it's the rally car edition. So
Oh, interesting.
yeah, the rally car edition actually has a different resin little hood guy there. I don't know if you can see that's actually kind of blanked
Sure.
out.
Yeah, I can see it.
I think it's got a different resin hood, and I think it's got white metal
Oh.
parts too, if I recall. But it's got different wheels. Yeah, white metal.
Sick.
So there's that one. But then I also from him got one of my Grail cars that I've been looking for a while. This NSX from Tamiya.
Oh yeah.
I've
Interesting.
been trying to score one of these for a while. This is nice. This actually has engine detail too, so not just a little pan with an engine in it. So yeah. We were at the store. Andy once in a while hosts a swap meet where you can rent a table and come in and actually sell stuff in his store
Oh, sure.
of your own
That's
stuff.
cool.
And I was sitting there with my buddy Brian. There was a bunch of us there yesterday.
Too many
And,
Bryants on the dance floor.
There was dude. It's like a clown car. You say, "Hey, Brian," and we just kind of tumbling out. But I was sitting next to him sharing a table, and I had my stuff for sale. He had his stuff for sale, and he goes, "Hey, you like this NSX?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's awesome." He goes, "You want it?" I'm like, "How much?" He goes, "You've done so much for our club here," and he gifted it to me. I'm like, "Son of a bitch, dude!
That's awesome.
I'll buy you a soda." You know.
Kitty. Yeah.
That's fair.
So yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time, and I sold a bunch of stuff. It was really nice to unload, and then I walked right over to the shelf on the anime section and picked up this guy,
Oh shit.
Star Blazers 31.99, the Ginga,
Mhm.
which is I
Beauty.
think it means space or something like that in Japanese. But
Right.
yeah, this was on the shelf, and I've been wanting to get it. So I had just made enough money in sales to walk over and buy it, and stuck it on the counter. Andy
Very
was
nice.
looking at the counter. And he goes, "Seriously?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "All right."
Did you get a chance to watch the live action Yamoto?
I did. It was interesting.
I enjoyed it. My wife gave it to me for Christmas the year that it came out.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, so I have it in hard copy. I have a lot of hard copy stuff. I'm that kind of guy. I listen to CDs still.
Me too.
Speaking of hard copy, I also got this Academy
Oh,
Sunday Pony.
Oh, that's cool.
pony.
Yeah, right.
I
Just
like that.
just specifically to do something weird and dumb with, you know? Like you got a couple different hatchbacks. Yeah. Just to have fun with.
Damn it.
Make them funky, put flares on them, do weird body mods, make them all super silhouettes, or make half of them super silhouettes and the other half of them stock.
Yeah,
whatever.
You need help out that 20 horsepower engine as much as you can.
Bro, no, LS swap it. You know, do something crazy. Put something dumb in it. Put something with a big ass fucking blower on the front of it. Put a fucking big block Chevy. Fucking blow it all fucking hell.
There you go.
Put a twin turbo. Put a twin turbo Hemi, or not Hemi, but like a Cobra engine or some shit in it.
I like where your head's at.
Yeah.
You know, have fun. It's
That's
plastic.
exactly. Oh my God. Where did that model kick get to? Damn it.
Your dreams. Do you make your dreams happen?
No, I've gotten some really weird looking little red. It looks a lot like that pony that you were just showing, but it's like a Fiat Abarth. Wait.
Oh yeah.
But it's weird. It's an A112 Abarth.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it does have a hood scoop, which adds 5 horsepower automatically.
At least.
Bro, speed holes.
At least.
Speed holes.
Speed holes.
Yep. Simple. That's dope. You could do so much with that. You could just take this body, keep it stock, but like drop it down, put some little baby olives on it, then take that scoop, put a fucking big scoop on it, like a crazy huge scoop with a blower inside of it with a crazy resin engine, then take the canopy and lift the whole top of it like comically huge. You know those cars they do that are like hella tall?
Yeah.
Keep the same size for the pillars and then just big glass, like acetate glass it out or whatever. Put like a little dude in there, like just driving it. Put a little chain steering wheel.
That's it. Send the kit to Ben Clow already.
Yeah.
No. I just feed ideas. No. I just feed ideas. I don't have any time for that.
Brian's like,
I've been working 55-hour weeks. It's crazy.
God, 55-hour weeks. No,
Yeah,
thank
it's been
you.
nuts. The last 3 weeks have been tough. It's fine though. I'm getting paid.
Getting paid.
Well, money's always nice.
It's the solution to and the cause of all the problems of the world.
That's right.
I agree. Yep. Okay. Gonna have to work on this one. This one might have gasser in the future.
There you go.
I like it. I'm excited about this Skyline. This is good.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for jumping in and doing this buddy build thing with me, Jody. Appreciate you,
Yes,
man.
sir. My pleasure.
Got to do more of them.
Yes. Agreed.
I'm not allowed to do buddy builds anymore. Jason put me on restriction.
What?
I just haven't got a lot of time or desire to build stuff, so I get I just leave stuff on the bench. What's your opinion on Mobius models? I like their 70s Ford truck models they have.
They're great.
I got didn't I get that shit from Justin the Wrecker? He got one. And
Yeah.
then I bought, and then he got an extra one, and I bought this one of them off.
Yeah,
I have a plan for a kick-ass wrecker with the snowplow and an oxy welding setup on the back of it, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
There you go.
I've been in this industry for so long. Sorry.
That's going to be awesome, man. So, yeah, Rooster, Mobius, in my opinion, they're not fast bringing out something, but there's a reason for that because they're taking their time and making sure it's going to be as good as possible, unless it has the word Comet on the side of it, and then it kind of comes out backwards.
Right.
Yeah.
I can say that with all confidence because I know we're never going to be sponsored by Mobius.
we won't.
Well.
We'll hold it against them though.
Which reminds me, this episode is sponsored by Mobius Model Kits. Mobius Model Kits. Both sides are going the same direction.
Oh no. Oh no.
All right, boys and berries, we are getting close. We're about 6 minutes out, 5.5 minutes out. Too bad Mikey couldn't make it in here, but I'm sure he's going to watch this later on and be like, what the hell?
What in the hell?
Yeah.
What in the hell?
He's a good.
Dang it, Dale.
Dang it.
It's the
Dang
last
it,
time
Bobby.
Bobby, get off your sister. That's
what I
not
should
right.
do is once
Whoa.
this is over
Whoa.
with, re-upload like just like a Looney Tunes thing where two people are hitting each other in the head with a hammer for like 2 hours.
Oh,
Mike will be like, "What the hell is this? Like, this is how the show went."
I don't think we were
Make sure
that
it's
bad.
squeaky hammers too when they hit.
Yeah,
Squeak.
Beauty.
squeaky, 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 squeaky.
Love
Oh yeah, that's right. AK when they package up their stuff, they give you one packing foam peanut.
it. Scale.
Yeah. I
Scale.
also I have a gas pump also, and this one actually has 3 packing foam peanuts in it.
Whoa.
I went online to check out what they offer. They also have like an apocalyptic flamethrower that you put on like the bed of a pickup truck. So I kind of get the idea where AK was going with this stuff when they were coming out with these products.
Interesting.
For a second, I thought you were going to say they had an apocalyptic peanut.
Oh, that would be interesting. Mr. Peanut coming along with missing an arm, like a robotic arm, and a laser for his monocle.
I mean, he's already
Like that.
halfway there with the monocle anyway. So
Yeah, right.
It's like that bastardization of Simon Stalenhag's Electric State, where they made Mr. Peanut a robot and all that. That was all. That
I
was
can
so.
hear the gears are turning in Dinklau's head right now.
Shit was
That's right.
mixed. Shit was mixed. Anyways,
Yeah, and when you blow up Mr. Peanut, the only thing you can say is, "Good thing I'm allergic to peanuts."
What are you, a millennial?
I grew up in the 1980s. Everything had to have a catchphrase.
pretty much.
Yeah, but none of us were allergic to peanuts. Like,
That's right.
what the fuck?
That's
I
true.
know, we lost our way somewhere.
Right.
I still eat peanuts every day. Like,
It
I
probably
don't know.
started in California.
Maybe.
Maybe. Or stop there. I don't know. How much longer do we have for this bus ride?
A couple
2
minutes.
minutes.
What's your hurry?
I gotta pee.
Well, all right, that I understand.
I don't have my 48-hour group build bucket under the table right now.
No, Mr. BG, no.
Yeah, no.
No.
Es no bueno. Don't talk like
no.
that.
No.
Mr. BG, no.
Raisins?
You buy-
Somebody's allergic to raisins?
Wow. Humiliated grapes? How can you be allergic to humiliated grapes?
Grapes.
That's what my wife calls them.
Humiliated
She was a
grapes.
little- yeah, she's funny.
I just got out of the pool.
Shrinkage. Let's go. Little Costanza in here. Just a little tickle.
So now I'm curious, if you're allergic to grapes, does that mean you can't drink wine?
I don't know.
Only
Yeah, I'm
mead, the doctor said.
I'm allergic to wine. Every time I drink, I get all tipsy and my head gets fuzzy. And
Yeah.
Start talking shit to my wife.
9 months later, I have a kid. I don't know.
And whoa, hey, yo. Keep it in your pants, big boy.
Gluing on actual fan belt material to pulleys is tedious.
What do you so is that like something from Iceman's or
It is. I've never
Okay,
done this
cool.
before, so I thought I'd do it on camera in front of dozens of people.
I have a twin turbo 257 from him that I'm gonna slap into a super silhouette 69 what is it, Nova? Yeah. Like an SS Nova.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm doing some funky shit with it. So yeah, super silhouette. But I'm gonna keep the tires nice and fat. And I want to try and drop it, but I don't know. This has been a dream. I was gonna do this for the street meet Justin's built or whatever.
Street
Yeah.
I like that.
The street, yeah, but or Jason's build. But I was going, but instead I think I'm just gonna do the skyline here for that because if it fits criteria, and But yeah, no, that's an idea. One of my own musings I have. I got lots of them though. It's like the viruses in Mr. Burns. There's so many of them that
That's
not a single
right.
one can come out.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I'm indestructible, actually, sir.
I'm indestructible.
I'm indestructible.
We call what they call it the Stooges syndrome or something like that, where
Yeah.
all the viruses are trying to get to the door at the same time.
Get out of the way, Chowderhead.
Well, unfortunately, it is time.
Oh, there it is.
Pencils
It's
down.
time in
Pencils
this
down.
corner.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and ask Jody if he wants to give us a sign off.
Thanks for coming, everybody. I've been diligently working away here. I got flocking on the floor of the '69 Cobra Jet Mustang. I got the dash pretty much done. Go over to the Blue Ox Model Shop Facebook page, search Jody Doyle, and you can see all the progress on that project today. I've been doing kind of a build thread over there. It's turning out really nice. So dash
Excellent.
turned out really nice.
Awesome. Thank you,
That's
Jody.
it for me.
TJ,
Thank you all for watching and tuning in. I'm going to sit here for another 4 hours and clean flash off this chassis.
make sure.
But you
make
can
sure you
catch me on my YouTube channel, TJ's Modeling Bench. So stay tuned for updates on this and other projects.
Nice. Make sure you don't get a flash wound, dude.
Right. I almost did.
Brian,
So long, farewell, Alvidas, and good night. You know, it's great to hang out with you guys. Great to be part of the community. Thank you everybody that tuned in to check us out and build models. Come check me out on Built Sideways podcast if you want. Obviously, these guys are on the model car insanity or madness or whatever the fuck it is under the modeling insanity umbrella corporation.
until all
yeah,
are
it's
one.
just- Yeah, and you know Rob Rev's working on the T virus, so you just watch out. And more Brian and his me. Yeah. Don't forget to build it sideways.
Nice.
Those
Thank
are-
you, sir. Well, this is Mr. BG saying thank you all in the chat for hanging out with us and sticking with us on this. This is definitely an interesting show. So I already had the job, so it wasn't much of a hard interview for me to do.
Very
Had
interesting.
fun. Thank you, Brian, for being able to join us today. Appreciate that.
Oh, yeah,
immensely. And again,
My pleasure.
thank you to TJ and Jody. Thanks for doing a live stream with us. You all take it easy. What is it Mike says? Something about keeping good and being good at it or whatever?
Yeah.
All right.
Be kind to yourself and everybody else.
Love yourself and kind to your neighbor. Something.
Yeah. Okay. So
Something,
you can tune in to
about
TJ's
past the
channel. You'll talk
ammunition.
What's that?
Something about past the ammunition. I think I can't remember.
Yeah. Butter the biscuits and pass the ammo.
Down
Right,
the
guys.
torpedoes, full speed ahead.
We'll see y'all next week. Bye now.
See you guys.
Hee hee ha ha ha.